Alright y'all, so this video has all of my Marineford videos put together. So if y'all boys didn't know that, now y'all know. And don't worry, I'm aware that y'all are tired of Marineford videos. Just stick with this one. This the last one y'all will see from me. Also, I know that some of y'all was like, you should do the arcs in order. But if you haven't realized, I wasn't doing nothing in order. It would be kind of stupid of me to go in order now. You feel me? Besides, I already did a poll and Dressrosa won. So it's no point in me trying to go back on my word. Speaking of Dressrosa, I'm not doing that whole arc. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I'm only gonna do the parts that I feel like I want to do, and that's it. And that goes for every arc from now on, unless it's probably Egghead or something once I get to that part. But other than that, yeah. Also, I dropped on my second channel, so if y'all haven't checked that out, y'all could definitely go check that video out. With that being said, enjoy this video.
Alright y'all, so the Whitebeard pirates put them on the Marines like it wasn't nothing. But I do have one question. How did they get their ship coded? My only guess could be Rayleigh. Not sure if he actually did help, but if he did help, how did they make it to Sabaody without people being like, oh my gosh, it's Whitebeard, what are we gonna do? I don't know, maybe y'all can teach me something in the comments, let me know something. But anywho, Whitebeard had all 14 of his commanders ready to squabble with everybody. This old ass nigga took him about 1,000,000 years to walk up his stairs. And as soon as he finally make it up there, bro was like, y'all ain't killing my son. Y'all gotta do that over my dead body. And when he said that, everybody was in awe. They was in shock. They couldn't believe he said something like that. And after that, you know what this old coon does? This man hits the air with his 2 fists and start cracking it up. That alone is already crazy enough. But the fact that this man created 2 big ass waves, he had them boys scared because they never seen something like that before with their 2 eyes. You literally had the Marines saying, oh my gosh, this is power, we're screwed. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll be the same way. Because who about to fight this big tall ass human that could create waves with his hands, bro? That's all I'm saying. But anyways, even though Whitebeard did that, that wave didn't cause them no harm. At least not yet. After that, we cut to Ace and he have his little heart-to-heart moment with his crewmates and stuff like that. Ace is asking why they came to save him. It's his fault and stuff like that. But bro, they're your crewmates, bro. They not about to leave you. So you might as well just sit back, relax, and just chill and wait for them to come, bruh. Pause. Oh, also we cut to Luffy, and Luffy was basically telling them that Ace and him is not real brothers. Ivanka thought the whole time that Ace was dragging son. I said dad. So when they figured that out, they started screaming to the top of their lungs because that was crazy information that they did not know. And the crazy thing about it, that's supposed to have been a secret, but Luffy is Luffy, so he's gonna do what Luffy does, you know what I mean? So yeah, we got back to Marineford and everybody thought shit was sweet. Other than Garp and Sengoku, they already knew what was popping. That sea quake that Whitebeard used earlier, it turns out it came back 10 times stronger. And when I say huge, I mean huge. After that, Kuzan took it upon himself and he frees both of the tsunamis. And after that, while he was in mid-air, he tries to throw these spears at Whitebeard. I don't know why he tried that. Whitebeard just breaks bro little ice spears, and then he started breaking up his body as well, causing Kuzan to fall down in the water. But luckily for him, he could just freeze the water and turn that bit into ice, so that's what he did. So with him doing that, that allowed a place to fight at. So yeah, all of the Whitebeard pirates started hopping off the ship and they started running, getting ready to fight. But you already know the Marines ain't finna just sit there and let them do all of that, so they started shooting cannonballs at them. We even see our boys Smokey and Tashigi. Not gonna lie, bro, Smoker, bro, like, I don't know, Oda, bro, you gotta do something to make this man relevant, because since this man Luffy got hockey, it was pretty much raps, like, I'm not gonna lie. So Oda, just, I don't know, do something to make this man relevant. But anyways, it was pretty much going back and forth on both sides. Like, both sides was beating each other ass, I ain't gonna lie. Like, look on Whitebeard's side, we got motherfuckers throwing spiky balls at them, and then on the Marine side, you just got them just shooting a motherfucker down until another member of Whitebeard crew just come and wax this man out of nowhere. So yeah, pretty much y'all get it. Like I said, it was a back and forth thing. We got the 5th commander of Whitebeard pirates over here slicing these Marines down, and Tashigi over here thinking she about to go run up on him and slice him down. But how you gonna do that if your blind ass can't even see an enemy right there behind you? Smoker had to come and save her ass. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I changed my mind, bro. Oda, you need to give Tashigi some relevance too, because bro, she is trash, bro. She is trash. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, after all of that, Mihawk finally took interest into battling. And I know people hate this word a lot, but they all was glazing this man once he started doing that. Like, you got Kizaru like this. Well, what do you know? That is kind of strange. Then you got other people like, oh my gosh, is Mihawk finally making a move? It's alright, it's too strong. So after everybody finally stopped glazing this man saw painter, he tries to throw a giant slash at this man Whitebeard, and that bit was going full speed ahead towards him. But meanwhile, this man Whitebeard over here just chilling, like he already know, like this ain't about to do nothing. Man's even started smiling at it, and if a motherfucker smiling at your attack, bruh, you already know you cooked. But he didn't even have to do nothing. One of his commanders came and stopped the attack for him. This man literally grabbed his slash and he tossed it up in the air. Like, bro, what? Like, how you grab a slash and throw it up in the air? It's a slash. You supposed to get cut by it, but hey, it is what it is. But I could tell you one thing, that attack had to be pretty strong, because when he threw it up in the air and it dispersed, that bit had everything shaking. Had them boys scared. And the crazy thing about it, that wasn't even a name attack. He just slings his sword and he made that attack. But anywho, Whitebeard, he was still cheesing because he already knew, like, bruh, you not gonna do nothing to me. After that, Saw Painter put his sword away. And after that, it seemed like the Whitebeard pirates started to advance further. So Sengoku was like, alright, bet. So he started to tell his men to aim at all of the ships and the ones that's approaching, and also the people that's trying to come and, like, you know, save Ace as well, that's already on land. So that's what they did. They just started firing away. Like, them boys was going crazy, and from the looks of it, it was working. Like, them boys was really, you know, doing their thing. They was blowing all of them up. But just because they was doing all of that doesn't mean that they was gonna stop the Whitebeard pirates. Them boys was going ham as well, slicing up the Marines, rocking they shit, all of that. They was going crazy too. So since that was happening, Kizaru, he wanted to step in, talking about some, all I gotta do is take out this old cone and everything will be alright. So with that being said, Kizaru thought he was gonna skip all the mini bosses and just fight the big boss right off backs. So he pulled up on Whitebeard and he started shooting light beams at him. But this man Marco pulls up and he just blocks all of that. And after he did that, you already know he gotta look all cool and shit. Kizaru, he was over here glazing him too. Mans was over here analyzing his devil fruit and all, with this zesty ass face, bro. Y'all can't tell me this ain't zesty. After that, Marco, he turns into a bird, and Kizaru, he tries to use that same move again. This man Marco was just flying straight through all of that, and once he gets to Kizaru, he kicks him. Kizaru blocks that attack, but the impact was like too strong, so he sent that boy flying. But apparently that attack didn't do nothing to him. He was just chilling in this big ball of light until eventually he just pulls up like nothing ever happened. After that, Kizaru started to realize that Marco wasn't no pushover, because if he was, then what's the point of even having him on a Whitebeard pirate? After that, Kizaru tells the giant unit to keep their eyes on the sky. Then that's when the giants started to walk up like they finna really do something, because if I'm being real, they was pretty much getting bullied this whole war. But yeah, with that being said, Jozu, he was like, bro, who do they think they is, bruh? So this man just started running full speed ahead, and then he punches the ice, and for some reason when he did that, he made a whole circle. I don't know how he made a perfect circle out of that, but he did. And then he starts to pick that big chunk of ice up, and when he did, he tosses that hole backwards. Everybody was spooked, like they didn't know how to stop that attack. It was like, bro, we cooked. But since Saga Bozo was still chilling on that chair like he a boss or something, like, bro, you're not a boss. Like, I'm not. Let me not. Anyways, this man turned his whole arm into magma, and then he punches the hell out of this big block of ice. But not only that he broke the ice, that man evaporated, like that bit wasn't even there no more. And then right after he did that, this man created meteors. Bro, why I said it like that? But yeah, he did that, and it was messing up everything in sight. It even crashed one of Whitebeard's ships. Also, one was coming towards Whitebeard. He just grabbed it with his weapon, and then he just blows that bit off with his his breath. See, y'all may look at that as like a normal feat, but if you look at it, that's kind of insane. Like, what type of lungs this old ass motherfucker got, bro? But after all of that, got straight back to battling again. The Marines started shooting more cannons at them, and all they was doing is just blocking and knocking them hoes back. The Whitebeard pirates, they still was trying to push forward and move over to the plaza. I want y'all to peep this. This is so weird, bro. This man pulled out a hammer or mallet out of his chin. First of all, how can that even fit in your chin? Like, bro, look how big it is. Pause. And he just used that big old mallet or hammer to just whack all of these Marines. Meanwhile, everybody else was just holding their own as well. They was going crazy with giants and all these other Marines, and y'all already know. After that, we cut to Helmeppo and Kobe, and this man Kobe over here trying to decide whether or not should he fight or, you know, get in the way. Because he already know if he do get in the way, he gonna get cut up. All Helmeppo was trying to do is tell this man Kobe, bro, we might as well just go, bro. We useless in this fight. We ain't doing nothing. But Kobe, on the other hand, he wants to do it, but like he don't want to do it at the same time. Because he want to become a Marine Admiral one day. But at the same time, my boy kind of scared, you feel me? So I kind of get it, you feel me? While they was worrying about that, they started to feel the ground shake, and we see this man Oris Jr. pops up out of nowhere. Mans was coming to save his man's ace. He ain't care about nothing. He ain't care about what nobody said. He just gonna keep on walking, bro. He was like 10 times bigger than the giants. He made them look like regular humans. So yeah, this man, he started walking, and these motherfuckers thought, oh, let's shoot some cannonballs at him. Maybe that'll hurt him. Man, that boy tanked all of that, and he smashed the little cannon thing they be shooting at him. And then after that, my boy started roaring. I said Rory. How the hell? I never said that. Like, it sounds so weird, so I just say roaring. So yeah, he started roaring at them, and my boy was on demon time. I would tell you that much. But guess who saw him? Gecko Mordia. This man Mordia got so damn horny once he saw him. He wanted to make this guy his slave so bad. This man was so happy, bro. Like, calm down, bro. Like, you want to make so many zombies, and you just seen what Luffy did to you. Like, you could barely control your own power, bro. Like, yeah, Mordia is another person that I don't like at all too. This nigga, he pissed me off. But anyways, the giants, they seen Oris, and they like, bro, we the only ones that like that's big enough to at least try to stop him for now. So they all started walking together in unison, and they were just taking them out in one swing. But their main goal was to take down this man Oris Jr. So they was like, man, forget these small fries. Let's just go to this man Oris Jr. I'm talking about them boys was running full speed ahead towards him. Meanwhile, Oris Jr. was over here getting shot out by this Marine ship. So he was like, bro, you know what? Let me pick this up. And while he was doing this, Ace was telling him, bro, you just an easy target, bro. But Oris was like, bro, I came here to save you, bro. I don't care about none of that. So he picks up this ship and he tossed it at these giants in a row. They idiots, because why y'all even in rows? Y'all supposed to be like at least separated apart, but y'all want to do stuff in unison. This what happens. After that, Oris Jr., he hops over this wall and he continues doing what he got to do. I'm not gonna lie, Oris Jr. deserved the title of W Mans. Bro doesn't care. As long as his friend gets saved, he gonna do anything. He don't care if he could risk his life for him. He gonna do that. But yeah, with Oris Jr. doing all of that, he gave the Whitebeard pirates hella leeway to the plaza where Ace is at. He had them boys over here struggling. They had to go back and tighten up their defenses. It was getting so hectic that the whole thing started to look red. Like, everybody was looking red on demon time. But anyways, after that, Oris Jr., he still continuously move on forward. He told this giant, bro, I'm just trying to save my bro. Get out the way. I don't care about none of that. The giant didn't listen. He talking about some, who do you think you are? So my boy Oris Jr., he was like, all right, bet. Man just started whacking this man. Whacking. He kept trying to block him. He kept whacking his sword so hard that he broke that bit. Had this man over here scared for his life. And then after that, Oris, he goes for the finishing blow and he slashes this man. The other giants was looking like, damn, bro, that's gonna be me next. Next after that, Whitebeard, he was trying to tell Oris Jr., bro, just because you getting yourself killed doesn't make you brave. But Oris Jr. was like, bro, I ain't gonna stop because I don't want to stop. out. I want to save my bro Ace. Eventually Whitebeard understanding, he was like, bro, I feel the same way. And he started to tell people to cover him, cause this man Oris, he is a big target. So with that being said, Oris Jr. was still wreaking havoc. He was about to get ready to finish these Marines. And that's when this giant pulled up like he was really finna do something. He blocked the first attack. And then after that, he just got sent flying. And then after that, Oris Jr., he hops up in the air and he takes out 2 more big giants. And guess what? Y'all won't believe me when I say this, but another giant came. She thought she was about to really take out this man Oris. Mans was over here looking at her like, bro, like this is what I'm about to fight. Mans grabbed her spear out the air and then he was holding her in the air. If I was her, I would at least let go the spear, like I'm already cooked. But she did not. And this man Oris was like, bro, man, get out of here. Rocking her shit, sending her flying. While all of that was happening, some random tries to shoot Boa Hancock, and she pulls out her slave arrow and started turning their ass into stone. This man tried to ask her a simple question. She didn't care what he had to say. She just speed blitzed this man with no answer at all and turned him into stone. And look how she had this man head and shoulders, like that bit was messed up. And after that, she just started just whacking up anybody in her way. Like she didn't care if there was a Marine or a pirate or anything. Long as they men, she don't care about none of that. And of course the Marines, they was pretty pissed about that. But since nobody could resist how pretty she looked, they just let her slide all the time. That's after that we cut back to Oris Jr. and he was getting closer and closer to Ace. And look how happy this horny ass motherfucker is. Then that's when this man Kuma stepped up. And this man started to create this big ass paw bubble or whatever. And while he's doing that, this man Oris Jr. just still over here just walking towards him like this man doesn't see that. Telling Ace to hold on, I'ma save you and stuff like that. Bro, you don't see that right in your face? How you gonna save him if you gonna die? But yeah, after that, Kuma, he started to make that bubble small till eventually he let that bit release on him. And when he did, that hole went inside Aura's guts and that bit was tearing them holes up. Like, look how big this shockwave was, bro. When I seen this, I was like, holy, Oris Jr. is cooked. And what makes it crazy is because he was so close. And all Ace can do is just watch this happen to his friend, bro. But even after all of that, and this is why I call this man a W-mans, he still got back up. He didn't care, bro. He still wanted to save this man Ace, but it was looking rough for him. They started shooting cannonballs at him and it started to work this time. Like he was getting knocked out. Mans was so injured. I'm trying to figure out where the people that's supposed to be helping him and covering him at, like what's going on? Like y'all just gonna let this man like get taken out? So as Oris Jr. was falling down and he was severely wounded, this man was like, if I can't save Ace, I'm at least take down one of their warlords. But see, the thing with that, he chose the wrong one, Dofi. And see, at this time we didn't know about Dofi like that. We didn't really know what he could really do, but we know that we can probably do something crazy. So with that being said, Oris Jr. tried punching this man, but this man Dofi, he weaved his attack and this man was just chilling in the air laughing. But not only he did that, he sliced one of Oris Jr. legs off and he was laughing about it. Like this man, it doesn't get more disrespectful with this man Dofi himself. But even though he did that, Oris Jr. still wasn't giving up. He still was trying to save this man Ace. And as he was trying to do that, Gecko Mordia finished this man off. Rest in peace, Oris Jr. That boy didn't even last that long. See, Oris Jr., he's a W-mans, but at the same time, he was a crash out. So when you crash out, stuff like this happen. You gotta know when to crash out. You can't just go out and just crash out and think you're gonna win everything. Nah, you gotta know when to crash out. You gotta know when to turn that on. But unfortunately, he didn't do that, so he got burned. Alright, y'all, so last time we left off, this man Oris got packed up. And obviously y'all did not care about that video enough because that shit did not do good at all. So if you haven't, go check that out. But anyways, after this man Oris Jr. got packed up in Ace's very eyes, this man Whitebeard was so pissed you couldn't even see his eyes. I don't know if y'all know about this or not, but if you can't see an anime character eyes,
you're done.
You might as well just stay away because you're not even cooked. You're done. So with that being said, this random giant tried to hit Whitebeard off guard, and this man Whitebeard blocks his attack. And not only he did that, he shattered his axe, and then he grabbed him like that's his son. And like most parent does, take their anger out on their kids. And once he was done with him, he just tossed him like he wasn't nothing. After that, he tells everybody to climb on Or's body and keep on going. And it started to get wicked after that, I ain't gonna lie. Some random tried to attack this man Dofi. Dofi hops out the way though. And after that, they was telling this man Dofi stop running away because they trying to get they get back from after what he did to Ors. So dude started running full speed ahead towards Dofi again. And Dofi stopped this man in his tracks. And do y'all want to know what this man Dofi does? He used their own captain to slaughter them. They idiots anyways because their captain was telling them, bro, stay back. I can't even control my own body. And guess what they do? Continuously run right towards him like a jack. They deserve to get slaughtered for that, I ain't gonna lie. Mans was just over here slicing, dicing them, bro. While Dofi over here just chilling. Next we cut to the Marines over here prepping to kill this man Ace early on. Sengoku was like, bro, forget about the schedule, bro. We just about to kill this man. But meanwhile, on the other hand, Garp, he just over here having memories about Ace when he was first born and stuff like that. He wanted to sit by his grandson for his last moments. This man Garp even started crying. He was telling Ace if he would have just listened to him, none of this would have been happening right now. And this man Ace over here just looking at him like, damn, I really fucked up. What make this scene even more sad because I know Garp really wanted to save Ace, but he can't because he's a Marine. And now he just gotta sit there, take it, and watch his grandson die in front of him. But after that, everything changed once Luffy came and pulled up with the whole crew falling out the sky. My goat Luffy pulled up with the gang and he was ready to box. Mans was screaming out his lungs to let them know, yeah, I'm here. Eventually, Luffy and the gang end up making it on the ground. Luffy, he wakes up and he immediately started looking for Ace. And once he found him and saw that he was alright, Mans didn't waste no time and yell Ace's name out so loud. And after that, him and the gang was looking so tough, especially Crocodile, bro. And once Luffy and them got their attention, they was over here just glazing them, bro. Sakabozo was the only one that was really talking the most shit, talking about he gonna make Luffy regret that he ever became a pirate. Like, who do bro think he is? That's the MC you're talking to, buddy. But anyways, back to Luffy group. This man Crocodile had no plans of saving Ace. He wanted to take out Whitebeard. Bro wanted all the smoke off rip, so he tried attacking Whitebeard. And that's when Luffy came out of nowhere and he kicks this man. And he was looking all tough, I ain't gonna lie. Meanwhile, Whitebeard, he is so unfazed right now. Man's over here just chilling. After that, Luffy tries to go for another kick, but he weaved his attack. And then Crocodile, he was looking at Luffy, he was like, damn, he know all my tricks, like he know how to defeat me already. After that, Crocodile was like, bro, you're trying to save your brother Ace. Why you over here trying to protect this man Whitebeard? Luffy was like, bro, this is Ace's friend, bro. I'm not gonna let you touch him. We fast forward a little bit. Whitebeard was telling this man, Luffy, bro, do you have any idea who we're going up against? You can't handle what's going on in this war. You gonna get your ass slaughtered quick. You better get out of here before you get cooked. Mans thought he did something with that. Luffy was like, shut your old ass up, you old coon. That fake ass do-rag. You know damn well you don't got no ways under there. And don't look at me like you stood on business because you ain't do shit. Your old ass need to hang it up, bro. It is time to retire. Your days of becoming king of all Riz is over, bro. Hang it up. We're done with the 80s. It's my turn, nigga. And after Luffy told him that, he realized that Luffy has the potential to become king of all Riz. And with that, the table is set. Let's get into it. So Luffy started running full speed ahead towards these Marines, and he didn't care about nothing. He hit them boys with a gum bazooka and kept on going. And while he was doing that, everybody else was following his lead. Luffy aura is so strong, he had the Whitebeard pirates feeling all brand new again. But with that being said, Kizaru, he wanted to hate, so he decided to come out of nowhere and attack them, talking about some, did you think I was gonna let you pass? You fellas are awfully confident for a bunch of nobodies. If he told me something like that, me personally, I wouldn't take that, but that's just me. Luffy seen him and he didn't care. That boy still kept on running. Even when this man Kizaru was about to kill him, he still kept running towards the light. This man did not care. But luckily Eva saved him because this man would have been done. Next after that, Kuma came out of nowhere and he just started shooting at Eva. But Eva dodged those attacks by doing spins. Anyways, Ivankov was trying to figure out why this man Kuma is so heartless. He was like, bro, I get that you're a warlord, but bro, we go way way back. But of course, Eva doesn't know that that's not even Kuma no more. But with that being said, Eva tells Luffy to keep on going while he hold him off. So yeah, Luffy continuously run. And out of nowhere, these two blades that started flying towards Luffy, but he weaves both of them. And this man full body just comes out of nowhere trying to attack Luffy, but Luffy dodges that. And right after, he tries to hit him with a right hook, but my goat dodges him again and he tries to kick him, but he weaves that attack. And it turns out we see some familiar faces that we haven't seen in a while, but we don't care about these nobodies, so let's get to what happens next. The hypnosis guy tries to use his hypnosis on Luffy, but it turns out he end up using it on himself and his partner. So that's when Hina stepped in and thought she was going to be able to cage my boy Luffy in. Luffy tells her, I'm done spending time behind bars because that boy just came from Impel Down. And he immediately used his second gear. She tried caging my boy in, but he hops out the way. While instead, these horny ass motherfuckers got caught. After that, Luffy encountered another Marine and this man whacks him on the head. Luffy definitely wasn't trying to let that slide, so he goes for a punch. And this random end up blocking Luffy's attack. And Luffy end up falling back down again. While this random tries to hit Luffy again, but he weaves it and whacks the shit out of that damn random. Next, another random came pulling up towards him. Luffy just barely weaves that attack and kicks the hell out of this random. And while Luffy is doing all of that, all Ace can do is just watch. This man over here is stressed out. I mean, I would be too, having my little brother over here fighting for my life. Anyways, this man Mordia, he wanted to hate on Luffy so bad because Luffy beat the hell out of him. So this man brung out his zombies. And remember, you can beat these zombies up so many times, but they gonna get right back up. And that's something Luffy don't have time for right now. So the bear zombie tries to hop up and attack Luffy, but Luffy hops on him and he hops off him. But Luffy forgot about that second zombie and he boomed Luffy down to the ground. And bro wasn't done yet. He tries to smash Luffy, but he weaves that attack. Next after that, a zombie centaur with 4 arms started blasting at Luffy with his guns. But Luffy was like, bro, have these back. But after all of that, they still end up getting up with more zombies. Not to mention, there was more marine soldiers coming after this man. This man Luffy was over here fighting for his life. He over here using a sword? This man Luffy barely used a sword, so y'all know it gotta be serious. So as Luffy was still boxing these marines up, this man Ace was over here talking crap to Luffy, telling him, bro, stay back, bruh. I don't need you here, bro. Just go home, bro. This war is not meant for you, bro. You just a little ass kid, bro. I can't have my little brother saving me. He was just saying all that type of stuff like that. With him saying that, he didn't realize all he was doing is making this man Luffy pissed and get him more angry to try to save him now. Like, for real, all he really did is just gave him a Zenkai boost. Like, y'all know how when, like, y'all brother or, like, y'all siblings be talking crap to y'all in the game and stuff, and then, like, y'all just get, like, hella good and y'all just start, like, going crazy. Basically, like that. But moral of the story, Luffy was like, bro, I'ma save you because you're my brother. So once he said that, everybody was like, what? That's his brother? I thought Goldie Roger only had one son. That's impossible. After that, Sengoku ended up spilling the secret that both Ace and Luffy is not real brothers, in that both of them has 2 different dads. Luffy dad is Monkey D. Dragon and Ace dad is Goldie Roger, of course. So once he spilled that secret, everybody was on this man Luffy top even more, because they was like, whoa, Dragon, oh nah, bro, you gotta get eliminated. After that, Luffy still was trying to throw hands. He did not care. Mordia tried to use these stale ass zombies again, and this man Jinbei, he threw seawater at them and they was done. Jinbei was like, bro, hey Luffy, bro, you can leave, bro. I got this. I can handle this. So that's when a big giant came out of nowhere, thinking he really about to do something. You know what my boy Luffy does? Hop up in the air. He gotta show them that he really like that for real. And you know how I know he had to really show how he really like that for real? They even changed the quality of the animation, bro. Just look how clean this is. I don't know why, bro, but I just love this. Like, it's so simple, but it's like, it's clean though. Like, why it gotta be so clean? But anyways, Luffy used his 3rd gear and he punches this big oaf with his gum giant rifle. He gotta let him know that he's the MC. No, in fact, he had to let everybody that was watching know he's the MC. So with that being said, he really got everybody attention after that punch. Look how deep these motherfuckers was, bro. These motherfuckers was like quintillion, gazillion. I'm just making up numbers. I don't know what I'm talking about. But they was deep. And they all just started charging at each other. Luffy, he gets the first punch in. You got this random marine whack that takes out this random pirate. And we got these motherfuckers over here trying to shoot cannonballs at Whitebeard like that's gonna do anything. He just knocked those out the way. Another random hits Luffy in the stomach and he bounced that bit off and punches this man. After that, more of them tried to jump Luffy like this JJK. So random number one tried to thrust Luffy with his sword, but Luffy weaves that. Then he tries to go for another one. Luffy weaves that again. And then random number two came out of nowhere and tried to slash Luffy as well, but he weaves that too. And then random number three just came out of nowhere and tried to slice Luffy. I'm not gonna lie, they know how to synchronize their attacks for being random, but they can't get my boy Luffy like that. After that, Luffy hops up in the air and hits them with his Gum Gum twin pistol. Random number three tried to take one for the team and slice Luffy. He got a little scrape off him, but Luffy did not get phased by that and he waxed the hell out of this nigga. Man's really clocked his shit. After that, Luffy kept on going. They started shooting cannonballs at him. Luffy hops up in the air and he send that hoe back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Luffy was low-key like carrying the whole war, bro. Cause this man was over here like, if it wasn't for him, like, I wouldn't say if it wasn't for him, but like, I feel like Luffy really like paved the way for these motherfuckers to really get further. And by the way, I said like so many times, don't mind that. Next after that, Luffy, Jinbei, and Eva did a whole combination attack and they wiped out a lot of their marines with that move. They sent them boys flying. After that, this man Eva really grabbed this man private, bro. This man Eva, man. And they just started pushing through. Them boys wasn't playing. After that, Luffy says this.
I'm coming! Hey, shut your bitch ass up! And eat this booty booty, bitch!
And after he says that, Morty started laughing with his freaky ass. Bro really think his shadows is gonna help him win. He's so trash. He's probably the most useless person on the battlefield besides these random marines. Actually, a random marine got a slice off on Luffy before he ever did. But too bad he won't be fighting him because Jinbei the one who gonna really be throwing hands with him. So yeah, he used these shadows and he got bigger, thinking, oh, because I got bigger, I'ma be stronger and I'ma beat him. Mance was doing all of this slicing and dicing in the air like he really trying to intimidate this man Jinbei, but that ain't gonna work. Mortia goes for the first swing and this man Jinbei, he just weaves that with no problem, standing there in his stance looking cold. Next, this man Mortia tries to go for a second swing and this man Jinbei just moves out the way so swiftly, like it almost looked like this man teleported. After that, Mortia tries to talk shit to Jinbei like that was finna do something. Jinbei talks shit right back to him. And then Mortia gets pissed because he's talking shit back. How you gonna get mad because you, bro? Let me just keep going. Mortia goes for two more swings and this man Jinbei, he just weaves those like it wasn't nothing. And then for that third swing, he just completely knocks that shit out the way. Had his long neck ass looking stupid. And finally, Jinbei finished this bozo off with one punch. Somebody call Saitama before my boy Jinbei steal his job because this man really rocked this shit. Mortia out here moving like Mario, one hit and then he shrank back down to his normal size. After that, Jinbei tell this man, you basically light work, bro. You need to do more training. Like, you're not even like that. Like, you're not on my level. Like, you're so trash. You're trash. You're trash. After that, we come back to Eva and Luffy, and this man Eva kicked the hell out of this marine. By the way, y'all see is nobody by this man Luffy, right? As he continuously run, a sword just come flying towards him, but he weaves it because his IQ is on point. And then after that, we see three niggas already trying to jump him. How? These motherfuckers came out of nowhere. But anyways, watch how this man Luffy does them dirty. So this big Aki Big Hero 6 dude tried to hit him with a big wrecking ball. Luffy hops up in the air upside down and punched the hell out of him. Like I'm talking about, he knocked the spit out of his mouth. Next after that, he just sweeps this random out the way. I don't know what he thought he was doing. And this last one, he did him the worst. This man went ballerina mode on him and he kicks the shit out of him. But no, on some serious stuff, like why that kick is so smooth, like it was so smooth and clean, I can't lie. After that, I ain't gonna lie, bro, Smoker, he's a real one, bro. He's a real one. Once Tashigi was like, that Straw Hat, and he saw him, like his eyes connected with him, he was on sight. This man was like, bro, move Tashigi, and he just just took off like flying towards this man Luffy. And this man slapped the hell out of this man Luffy with his pole paw. Smoker was so pissed at Luffy because now he realized that Luffy died as dragon and he the one who saved him at Log Town. And he realized none of this would have been even happening. Luffy would have been already dead if he didn't save him. After that, Luffy used his second gear and he just started throwing hella punches at this man Smoker. I'm not gonna lie, bro, at this moment, if Luffy had Haki, armament Haki, it would have been over. But since that's not the case, this man could just fly away without nothing happening to him. Look at this Shiki. She wanted to be relevant so bad, but Luffy wasn't even paying attention to her. Once she tried to strike him, he just hops out the way and still was focusing on Smoker. And when Smoker seen that, he was like, whoa, he's fast. Like literally he had no clue where Luffy was until he pulled up into the air and he started throwing fists at him. But of course none of that gonna work. So with that being said, Smoker pulled up on Luffy and he was about to take this man out. Oh, I even forgot to mention that Smoker even gave Luffy his props, like he actually got stronger and stuff like that. But anywho, this man Smoker was so pissed, bro. He was still hung up on the dragon thing. And as he was about to finish Luffy off, Boa literally came out of nowhere and kicked the hell out of him. And everybody was over here surprised that she was able to kick him. But forget about that, Boa was so pissed because her man got hurt, bro. She was like she never been this angry in her entire life. After that, she cheered up once Luffy was like, thanks. Hey, that's Conqueror Rez for you. Meanwhile, Eva was still trying to talk some sense in Takuma, but this man was just still firing away. He didn't care about nothing. Well, I mean, he can't care if he wanted to because he don't, you know, he's a robot and stuff like that. So y'all know what I'm talking about. After that, Dofi ended up telling Eva what happened to this man Kuma. Eva can't believe it. He was just shocked. Like he was like, bro, this really true? And then, but anyways, so the last time we left off, Luffy got saved by Boa. And Luffy kept on running until Mihawk wanted to get a piece of him. Pause. So Luffy just continuously kept on running like he always do. He don't care. And he immediately go into second gear. And after he does that, he hops out as our painter face. While this man Eva was in the air, he was still watching this man Luffy run. Eva a W man's bro. He trying to make sure Luffy okay. But yeah, after that tour, Eva man pulled up to Zop Painter and thought they was going to be able to take him out. In fact, two of them was saying that they fought him before, but Zop Painter didn't show no mercy and he sliced him with his painted sword. And once he was done with that, he was like, bro, I don't even remember y'all. Next, after Zop Painter did that, he spotted Luffy all the way across the map and he threw a whole slash at this man. Luckily, Luffy only got grazed though. And after that, Luffy just started sliding to the wall until he actually just crashed into it. Next after that, we cut to Jinbei and he was basically telling Zop Painter that this is gonna be the last time he try to kill my goat. He was like, keep on playing around, I'm gonna have to throw some water on your sword. And we all know Zop Painter don't want that to happen. So with that being said, the Marines started shooting cannonballs at this man Jinbei. And this man Jinbei just stops all the cannonballs without no problem at all. Zop Painter wanted to get in on the action, so he just sliced up the cannonballs that was surrounding this man Jinbei as well. And then immediately after, they both just goes in for an attack. And when they did, Jinbei got sent flying. Meanwhile, this nigga Luffy is still stuck inside the wall. Like, what is he doing, bro? Get out. Zop Painter, he sees that, so he hops up in the air and he goes in for the kill. But of course, Luffy, he weaves it at the last second. After that, Luffy gets pissed and he was about to go in for his Jet Bazooka. But he realized if he did that, his arms would have been cut clean off. So instead of attacking him, he ended up just smashing his arm to the ground. I'm not gonna lie, Zop Painter, that man got aura though. If a person tried to attack you and they realized what the outcome was gonna be and they stopped attacking you, bro, that gotta be aura. But that's cool though, because Luffy gotta know what battles he can win and battles he just can't win. But yeah, after that, Zop Painter goes in for another slice and Luffy, he weaves that attack. But in the process, this man Zop Painter ended up slicing the whole mountain of ice, bro. And you best believe everybody was shook. After that, we fast forward a little bit and we cut to Crocodile and Dofi. Dofi was trying to become partners with this man Crocodile, but Crocodile, he wasn't messing with that. And I do feel like Oda showed us this for a reason. Maybe they gonna work with each other later on, who knows. But for now, no boys beefing for real. So this man Crocodile throws a whole sand tornado at this man. Dofi hops out the way and he still with cheesing and stuff because he felt like everything is a joke. And that sand tornado that this man Crocodile threw, it ended up catching Buggy and his gang. And the only reason why I showed y'all all of this unnecessary stuff, well, it's not really unnecessary because it's all going to connect later. But yeah, Luffy was still running to try to save Ace because it was like, bro, forget about Zop Painter, I can't handle him. And as he was doing that, Zapata throws a slash at him, but he weaves that attack. And after that, he throws 2 more slashes at Luffy, but he weaves both of those. And after that point, he just kept throwing slashes at Luffy so he won't get nowhere near close to Ace. But finally, Luffy was like, bro, you know what, forget it. And he just started running full speed ahead towards Zapata. And as he was doing that, this man Buggy pulled up in a Sand Tornado, and Luffy used this man as a human shield as this man Zapata tries to slice him. And you best believe this man Buggy was pissed. But knowing Luffy already, he didn't care what bro had to say, and he used him and threw him right to Zapata. And this man Zapata just sliced this man up into little pieces, like really little pieces. After that, Buggy puts himself back together and he used his Muggy Paw, but Zapata just knocks it back, not giving no fucks. And it blows up my boy Buggy, bro. Buggy a W mans. But with that being said, Luffy used that opportunity to get past this man Zapata. Zapata sees him and he throws a whole slash at this man Luffy. And this man Luffy got caught in the slash. Zapata was about to finish this man off, but that's when this man Vista steps in while this man Luffy keeps on going. After that, that's when Zapata started to realize Luffy's true power. Luffy's true power is not his power alone. Luffy know how to make randoms just pull up with him and make them somehow fight by his side. Honestly, I feel like that's how it works in the world today. Like, if you're a real nigga and you have people around you that knows that you're a real nigga, you can have power to do like certain things that people that's not a real nigga and that don't have people around them like that can't do. You feel me? So yeah, it's kind of like that. But anyway, Sengoku plan started to move in motion and they was about to get ready to finish off this man Ace. He was telling his men to cut out the video transponder snail so the world can't see what happens. He was like, as long as the world know that the Navy won, that's all they need to know. They don't need to know no other detail. And then that's when the pacifistas came and pulled up. I said pacifista. I don't know how to say it no more because every time I was saying it in my other videos, everybody was like, bro, you said it wrong, bro. So I'm gonna just call them robots. So yeah, they pulled up and they started blowing up their ships and everything. And they was deep as hell, bro. And the person that was controlling them all was, of course, Sentomaru. But anyways, we fast forward a little bit. And this random thought he was gonna be able to take on one of the You know what, bro? I don't even care, bro. I'm gonna say it how I want to say it. So yeah, this random pirate thought he was gonna be able to take on one of the pacifista, and it ends up breaking his own weapon on his head. Meanwhile, bro is over here just chilling, unfazed by that. After that, this random tries running away and ends up getting cooked in the process. After that, the pacifistas just started going crazy. Like, they just started catching straight bodies. Like, they was out here just killing everybody they see. And while they was doing that, Whitebeard was telling them, bro, don't worry about none of that, bro. Just keep on going. So that's exactly what they did while they was beating up these Marines. Next, we cut to Luffy, and of course, he was still packing up these Marines like it wasn't nothing. But after he got done with doing that, this man Kizaru came and pulled up on him. But not only he did that, he kicks this man right in the face. And that wasn't no normal kick because he sent him flying. Luckily, Jinbei was there to catch him, though. After that, this random Marine tried to snipe this man Luffy. But before he even got the chance to do so, Iso came and boomed him. Not only that, more Whitebeard commanders came and pulled up as well. Iso was like, bro, I know you ain't gonna let these trash motherfuckers stop you now. Luffy was like, hell nah. And then they all just took off running. After that, we fast forward a little bit. Sengoku was so pissed because he was trying to figure out why is it taking him so long to take off the video transponders now. There was only one left that was still on. And the reason for that is because this man Buggy came and took one. And this man Buggy only did it just so he could get the spotlight, bruh. So people looking at this at Sabaody were just looking like, bro, what is going on, bro? They was pissed because they still wanted to see what's happening in the war. But too bad for them because they had to see Buggy face. This man Buggy just kept saying the same thing over and over, bruh. So you best believe they was pissed. But anyways, we got a little bit further and we just see the pacifistas still just wreaking havoc. Like, they just going crazy, blowing them all the pirates, bro. And while that was happening, Whitebeard, he was just over here chilling, watching. Then that's when Scar, old jealous bald head ass, pulled up on Whitebeard and he started yapping to him. And once they was done yapping, Whitebeard finally started to make a move. And that's when Squire old ass sneak attack him. Y'all wanna know the crazy thing about this scene that I never got? This man was behind Whitebeard. Why not try to stab him while you behind him instead of going in front of him and stabbing him? First of all, I don't get how Whitebeard didn't even like stop talking. Like, I get he's old and like he's sick and he's not in his prime, but like he did that in front of you. But it is what it is. Of course, after that, you already know everybody reacted to this. And of course, everybody was shocked. Even they got a chance to see this and they didn't even supposed to see this. And y'all want to know the reason why Squire even did this? This man got tricked by Sakabozo. He's a Marine Admiral. How did you... Bro. This man Sakabozo lied and said that they made an agreement with the Whitebeard Pirates, basically. And that agreement that bro is lying about is that the Whitebeard Pirates, including Ace, won't get hurt. And instead, they just gonna go after their allies. And that's the agreement that they supposedly had made. And what makes bro believe that even more, because he already hate Roger. And Squire, or however you say his name, felt like since Whitebeard was cool with Roger and that Roger is Ace's dad, he felt that like Ace was getting treated more better than him. I don't even know why his grown old ass even worried about who's getting treated better anyways, bro. You're old, bro. Why you want to get treated like a little kid anyways? Like bro, what are you doing? Sengoku was done with the BS. He told Kuzan to freeze Buggy and them because of course they had the video transponders now. So once he did that, people couldn't even see what's happening no more. Like, everything was done. After that, my gold crocodile got so pissed, bro. He was like, bro, I don't even want to fade you no more after you just got sneak attacked, bro. You're definitely not the same Whitebeard I know. Even Marco was agreeing. He was like, bro, he low-key right, because if Whitebeard was in his prime, he would have dodged that. After that, Marco, he started to realize that Whitebeard was getting weaker, and the whole time, he didn't realize that. And as in I mean Marco, he didn't realize that. But even after all of that, he still forgave Squire, bro, or however you say his old ass name. And after that, he broke the ice that was blocking the people to leave if they wanted to leave. But everybody was like, nah, bro, I ain't leaving, bro. I knew that Whitebeard wouldn't switch up and all that stuff like that. Like, they already knew. And if Squire had that same mindset, none of this wouldn't have happened. Look at his ugly ass crying. Like, get your ugly ass up. But yeah, anyways, this man Whitebeard finally take action and hops off his ship. Mans was ready to squabble with anybody that comes in his way. This man pointed his weapon at Sengoku and smiled. So you already know bro wanted all the smoke. They tried shooting their cannonballs at him, knowing damn well it's not gonna work. This man Whitebeard just knocked them hoes right back at them. They just now realizing that this man Whitebeard is too strong. So they was like, you know what, forget it. And they started to try to lift up these walls. But too bad for them, the ice was in the way, so they had to wait. Later on in the video, I'm gonna make a point and y'all gonna be like, you know what, you're right, bro. Why they didn't just do that? But anyways, all the Marines was leaving their posts. And Eva was the first to realize that. He even told Jinbei. But Jinbei was like, bro, don't even worry about that. We got our boy Whitebeard joined the battlefield. After that, one of the giants pulled up because they were trying to buy time so the wall can go up. And this man was just swinging away, messing up all the pirates. Mans wasn't really trying to let them through. But he messed up because he tried to fight Whitebeard. Like, why y'all always try to fight Whitebeard knowing damn well, bro, it's not gonna end well for you. So he goes for the first strike and Whitebeard, he just blocks his attack. After that, this man, he deflects it. And when he did that, he dropped his weapon knowing that he about to body this man. But apparently he's not the only one to get bodied. I mean, look for yourself, bro. He had everybody falling down. This man was over here splitting the sea itself. Everything was just tilting, breaking, shaking, baking, all of that. Just going crazy. And now that everybody y'all want to know who was just chilling and having a good time, this man Dofi was over here just laughing at this whole thing. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dofi a menace. Like, now I kind of see why people like be glazing him now. This nigga a menace, bro. But anyways, after all of that destruction, look what he did to their base. You know, it was a comment last video. I don't know if I can find it, but if I did find it, y'all be saying it right now. But if I remember it correctly, he was like, why was Whitebeard just like standing there the whole time? Like in the beginning, he wasn't really doing nothing. I think it was something like that. And this the reason why, bro. Cause like if he was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If like Whitebeard was actually like going crazy the whole time using his powers, this war would have been done already. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Whitebeard had the whole out because he already know what he can do, bro. I mean, just look, he had this giant on his knees, bro. Pause. But yeah, he had this giant on his knees. After that, the giant, he gets up because he pissed and he ain't trying to let Whitebeard slide. So he tried to use the same attack that he used earlier, knowing damn well You should just gave up, bro. Whitebeard hops up in the air and he attacks him. And by nobody's surprise, the giant got cooked. The crazy thing about it, that attack wasn't even done yet. His shockwave was still breaking through everything. And that shockwave was heading right over there where Sengoku and everybody else was at. But the shockwave ended up getting stopped by Kuzan, Kizaru, and Sakabozo. And you better believe they felt like they was the shit once they did that. They just trying to play it off and look all serious. After that, the pirates, they was kind of getting a little shook because they was like, damn, I knew they was strong, but I didn't know they was that strong. That when Joseph was like, bro, don't let this stop you, bro. We almost there, bro. Whitebeard gave us an opening. Let's use it. After that, he got them boys all hyped again. And them boys was ready to charge in again. Now that point that I told y'all that I was going to tell y'all later on, I'm going to tell y'all it right now. So the whole time they were trying to get the wall up, and they know that it's an important piece in their plan. So why Sengoku now decides to use the wall full power to get it up there faster when they could have just been did that and didn't have to deal with all of the trouble? I'm just saying, y'all don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying, like, I felt like they could have just been did it. So with that being said, Luffy was trying to go ahead and save his brother Ace. He was so close to saving him too, but that's when they finally lifts up the walls, bro. Finally. And with them doing that, that stopped Luffy from saving Ace, of course. And after that, everybody was trapped. They didn't have nowhere to go. This one random pirate tries hitting the wall and his weapon just breaks. You gotta wonder what these things made out of, because they weapons always breaking, bro. Man's even shot a whole cannonball at the wall and that bit did not do nothing. Anyways, on top of them being trapped, the walls itself had cannons on them and they had it aimed right at them, ready to shoot them. The pirates was spooked, bro. They was like, bro, we gotta run. But that's when they peep and they seen Orange Jr. body on the floor, and that one of the walls didn't rise up. This man Orange Jr. was doing something even when he was dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, y'all gotta give Orange Jr. his respect. Like, even if y'all don't even know about him, like, cause I know a lot of people be like, oh bro, I don't even know who this is and stuff, but like, y'all gotta give him his respect, bro, because he did come in the clutch. Sengoku was like, you know what, bro, fuck it then. And he tells Sakabozo to start attacking them. Man started shooting so many meteors up in the sky, I couldn't even count how many. And once they came back falling down on him, man just started wiping out everybody, bro. Whitebeard over here just looking mad as hell, while his comrades is over here getting wiped out. And Luffy just looking at this right now, shook as hell. So last time we left off, this man Sakabozo was over here wreaking havoc. Like, I'm talking about, this man was over here going crazy. Whitebeard, all he can do is over here just look and just stay locked in. Like, damn, my homies over here just really dying. Like, damn, I really gotta lock in for real, for real. Bro, Sakabozo was out here boiling them alive like how Kaido did Oden. Like, this shit was tragic. And after they was done getting hit with the Oden effect, bro, they pulled out the cannons from the wall and they started blasting at them from every single angle. Like, they wasn't giving them no time to think. They were just going crazy. The pirates thought they was gonna get away. They had to pass the Pacifistas in front of them, just blasting at them. And if I don't care if I said it wrong, I'm gonna keep saying it. Pacifista, Pacifista, Pacifista.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you that a bitch ass stuff.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm just saying that because y'all be on my ass. You saying it wrong. I'm gonna troll y'all now since y'all when they say I'm saying stuff wrong and stuff like that. You feel me? Anywho, this man Whitebeard tried to give the wall his all. Like, this man really put his back into it. Like, I'm telling y'all know how they be like, put your back into it. He put his back into it, and that did nothing to the wall. And I was shocked because when I first seen this, I was shocked because I'm like, bro, Whitebeard, like, he OP. Like, what is going on? He can't break this wall, and they might just be cooked. And you got this man Sakabozo over here just spamming these magma fists. Like, bro, chill out. They already done, bro. Like, you gonna keep going? I know you hate pirates, but like, chill, bro. Like, give them some mercy. Man's done took out the Moby Dick. That's crazy.
So after that, we fast forward just a tad bit, and as you can see, they was getting ready to take this man Ace out, but Luffy, he wasn't having that. This man hops right in front of the crowd and showing them, yeah, I'm the MC, y'all not about to do nothing on my watch. I'm not gonna lie, the aura that this man Luffy had in Marineford was kind of crazy, bro. It was low-key kind of crazy because look, he took off running and they took off running with him. You know what that means? It's because he had the aura. They can feel it, bro. The confidence of the aura this man has, bro. It's too crazy, bro. But even though he had all that aura, that still didn't stop them for blasting at them. They had no other option but to keep running towards that way, because it's either they stay there or they get blasted up. Which one you gonna pick? I'ma just keep running. If I was them, I would have kept running. So hey, I don't blame them. I mean, you gotta be some sacrifices that's gonna be made. I mean, Ace, he was over here tweaking too tough. So, like, bro, just chill out. I know you don't want to see that stuff, but you gotta see it, bro. They coming to save you, bro. I would have been the same way, probably. I probably would have been doing all of that, but you feel me? Like, I'm just yapping now. I ain't gonna lie. But still though, y'all get what I mean. So after that, Luffy wasn't caring about none of his surroundings. This man was just looking straight ahead. But sadly, this man got holed because they started blasting at him and he got hit. But guess what? That didn't stop him. He still kept on going. But you can tell by the way he was running, he barely had much left in him. But he still thugged that shit out. And that's why he's my fucking GOAT, bro.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
But sadly, they did my boy dirty, sending him flying into the sea. After that, we cut away and we see this man Orange Jr. starting to get right back up. This man is really trying to save Ace. They thought this man was dead, but the whole time he was still alive. Like, you gotta give him props, bro. Like, I know we don't know too much about Orange Jr. or like we really didn't get nothing too much on him, but like, you gotta admire his courage. Like, to save his friend Ace, like, you gotta give him that, bro. He's a W, man. I'm telling y'all, he's a W, man. Like, the whole time though, it's funny though, because now that I think about it, the whole time he probably was just resting. It's crazy though.
Shaboing boing, get the dick out your mouth, dummy.
So with that being said, all this man Orange Jr. could do is cover, because I mean, what can he really do? He's injured. Like, it's not much he can do, you know? So while Orange Jr. was getting blasted up, Luffy, he was coming up with a plan, because he was like, nah, man, we gotta save Ace. They not even trying to spare him no more. They just trying to kill him early. And speaking of that, if they really wanted to kill this man that badly, they would have did it, because obviously they didn't want to, because I mean, like, y'all had all the time in the world. What's going on? Anyways, we cut back to Orange Jr. and he's about to get blicked out. Kizaru just over here casually chilling, getting ready to shoot this man right in the head, bro. But before he could even do that, Luffy pulled up in the coldest way possible in front of the admirals, bro. And when I tell y'all he didn't give no fucks, he gave absolutely no fucks, bro. And now that I realize that he probably picked up that mask that he got in his hand from like the Moby Dick, and he decided to use it as a weapon against them. And I feel like Luffy would do something like that to get his get back for the ship. Hey, this is all just speculations. Like, don't go at me in the comments. You're like, bro, what are you talking about? This probably just a random mask, bro. It's nothing, bro. Like, chill. I understand. I get it. I know, bro. Calm down. Anyways, Luffy throws it at them, but Aokiji, he freezes it and he tosses it right back at Luffy. But that wasn't stopping my boy. Luffy started kicking them hoes into little pieces at them. And I ain't gonna lie, even though that attack had no effect at all, you can't lie, this looked it clean. So yeah, Luffy kept doing his thing and they were just over here chilling. Like, the ice was just going right through them. It was just chilling, bro. As soon as Luffy's feet touch the ground, this bit immediately goes into second gear and he just fly right past them, bro. But of course, I mean, they are admirals, so Luffy really have no chance in the matter. Kizaru was like, trying to sneak by us, huh? After that, he pulls up in front of Luffy with no hesitation, and bro was like, you almost made it, bitch ass nigga. And after that, he kicks the hell out of Luffy, bro. Like, that shit sounded so painful, bro. Like, imagine getting your ass beat by a nonchalant ass nigga, bro. I would have been pissed. But don't worry, something between him and Luffy gonna happen at Egghead, but we ain't gonna talk about that, cause I ain't
gonna spoil you, y'all. You feel me? You dig? So after Luffy got sent flying into that house from that kick, they finally was getting ready to execute this man Ace. Everybody was looking like, no, Ace, Ace. And you already know Luffy, he was screaming Ace's name out for so long. But guess what, y'all? Something unexpected happened. Crocodile came in the clutch to save this man Ace. And I'm not gonna lie, Crocodile is the GOAT, bro. Like, he's so underrated as an antagonist, bro. Like, I wish he got more screen time. Like, this man is the GOAT, bro. Sengoku thought he was gonna be able to use my GOAT as a puppet because he hold a grudge against Whitebeard. Nah, they don't work like that. My boy do as he pleases. Crocodile was like, I can kill that old dying buzzard whenever I feel like it. But as for right now, I can't have y'all taking this W so easy like that. Now hold as hell. Right after he said that, this man Doffy just slices this man Crocodile head off. And the reason why he even did that, because he thought that Crocodile played him, because he was asking Crocodile to like work with him and stuff like that. Crocodile, you already know, he don't got no use for that. He's trying to be his own man, you feel me? He a businessman, he's trying to get to that paper, you feel me? So when Doffy seen that Crocodile save Ace, he thought he was working with Whitebeard. I didn't even notice this before, but this man Doffy got a big forehead with this messed up tape line. Holy damn. But anyways, Crocodile was like, bro, I'm not working with Whitebeard. But yeah, after they was done yapping, they both attack each other. While everybody else was distracted on them, Luffy was trying to take that chance to go save Ace. And as soon as Luffy got up, this random just came out of nowhere running towards him trying to go attack him. Luffy dodged his attack, and then after he did that, this man did a whole front flip off of him, going to these next two random, kicking both of them. And while he was in mid-air, he bodies the rest of these randoms like they wasn't nothing, instead of them flying in both two different directions, bro. And keep in mind, this man Luffy is hella injured right now, so the fact that he's doing all of this is still kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. After that, Luffy continuously run to go save his brother Ace, but then he encountered a Vice Admiral, but he did not care about none of that. He just ran full speed ahead and he tries to punch him, but the Vice Admiral, he moved out the way and he goes behind him. After that, the Vice Admiral used his moonwalk and Iron Body at the same time trying to crush this man Luffy, but Luffy hops out the way. That's after that, Luffy was like, oh hell nah, bro getting in my way too much, I'm gonna have to show him who's really him. So Luffy jumped towards him and used his gum pistol. I want y'all to keep in mind, this man used his Iron Body and Luffy still was able to make him pass out. And that's after that Sakabozo was about to get ready to do something, but Aokiji was like, hold on nigga, this is my turn now. And then he hopped towards Luffy and stabs him right in the shoulder with his ice. As you can see, it wasn't looking too good for my boy Luffy. But luckily this man Marco came in a clutch and kicked the hell out of Aokiji, sending him flying. And oh, I can't forget Boa. She really was about to risk it all just to save Luffy too. Like, she don't care about her title.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
Anyways, we cut away to the pirates that's still inside the walls, and they started swimming towards the plaza because, I mean, of course that is the only way they can get into the plaza. So the Marines seen that and they started blasting at them with the cannons on the wall. Like, they were just shooting at them, but they still wasn't giving up. They still was swimming over there trying to get to over there where Ora's at, because, you know, it's just the only way they'll be able to make it inside the plaza, at least for now. Little did the Marines know the pirates already had another ship coming to save them, and all of the pirates that was inside the water, they just hopped right on that bit and they just was soaring through the ship in the sky like, yo, the boys was going crazy. One of the Marines was like, you gotta be kidding me, this must have been hitting under the water this whole time. Nah, shit, it was just out in the opening for everybody to see. But anyways, they was deep as hell on this damn ship, bro. Like, look how many people it was, bro. I can't even count.
But it don't matter. Hey, boats full of pirates. It's a boat full of pirates. Boat full of pirates. Boat full of pirates.
Anyways, they put that momentum to good use because Ora Jr. grabbed the ship and he placed it into the plaza. With that, they was ready to save this man Ace. Ace was right there in front of them too. Like, this the best chance they got. So with that being said, Sengoku was pissed. So you know the first person they went after? Ora Jr. They had to make sure they put this giant down. Ora Jr. final words was, hey, make sure y'all save Ace, bro. Don't matter what. Don't let him get killed. Whitebeard wasn't even looking at him because he had to stay locked in because they already know what time it is. But that's not to say he wasn't pissed. He was ready to throw down. Man's walking through the crowd with all this aura, looking down at them like, don't worry, we gonna save Ace. After that, Whitebeard hops off the ship and look how many Marines right there surrounding him. But I mean, none of that matters because all of they ass was just quaking in their boots. They was scared as hell. Whitebeard was like, y'all all stay back, I got this. And this man completely took out their whole men in one fell swoop. Next, Whitebeard tells them to go save Ace. And then after they do that, take out the Navy. Whitebeard was not playing no more games. Ace was over here looking like, damn, I don't know what to do. All I gotta do is sit here and watch this all happen. Sengoku was like he afraid he can't hold back no more cause this might be his last battle. And after that we cut to Luffy running towards Ace saying that he's gonna save him.
Alright y'all, so we immediately start off with some action. Whitebeard tells his men to get out the way because he was about to get ready to obliterate this whole scaffold. Damn. But before he can even get a chance to do that, this man Kuzan came in front of him and he was like, you sure you want to do that? Apparently Whitebeard wanted to do that because he still was getting ready to put his back into this attack. But apparently Kuzan was able to attack first and freeze this old coon. Man's really turned his ass into an old ice pop. After that, Whitebeard was looking at Kuzan through the ice and I bet he was telling him telepathically, you young whippersnapper have a lot to learn. We ain't done with the 90s yet. And Kuzan knew exactly what he said because look how he was just looking at bro.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Whitebeard breaks out of the ice like it wasn't nothing. Kuzan hopped towards Whitebeard and it looked like he was about to go for the same move again. But Whitebeard wasn't having it and he turned this man into a donut. Or at least he tried. Kuzan grabbed Whitebeard's weapon and he started freezing it, causing this man Whitebeard to get stunned. But out of nowhere, Jozu came and he knocks this man into little pieces. Whitebeard let Jozu handle that because he got bigger fish to fry. Kuzan was like, I had him. Damn. Nigga, you ain't had shit. Look at that fucking blood leaking from your mouth. I know Jozu did it, but still, don't get too ahead of yourself, my boy. Next we cut to Marines fighting pirates and pirates fighting Marines. And as y'all can see, them boys is still going at it. We move to Luffy, and this man Luffy looking like he's on his last leg right now. But being on his last leg ain't stopping him from saving Ace. Meanwhile, this man Kobe over here glazing Luffy and debating whether or not he should fight him. But I ain't gonna talk too much shit about my boy Kobe because a lot of people always give him hate and I actually respect my boy Kobe, bro. So with that being said, Luffy encounters another vice admiral. And he's not just one of those random vice admiral we have no name of or only see one time and get one-shotted. Dude name is Momonga. I'm gonna just call him Momo because it's shorter. But as you can see, this man have his sword out ready to take this man Luffy out. Look at this. He immediately goes in and slices Luffy. That's what you call experience. This man goes in for the kill automatically.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
Luffy just barely dodges it, but you can tell he's not messing around. Luffy falls down on the floor face first. I know that bit gotta hurt. He really made my goat bite the curb. Shit, tragic. Both Kobe and Garp was worried. I don't know about y'all, but to me, it looked like Garp was ready to put dude on a t-shirt. Anywho, after Momo let Luffy know who he was, this man immediately tries to attack Luffy while Luffy is trying to get up. Luffy was like,
Slow down, big fella.
and goes for the kick, but Momo weaved his attack. Then he strikes this man Luffy again. So Luffy was about to bring out the big guns because he wasn't playing no more. It was taking everything he had to try to use second gear. Legs was shaking, eyes was closed. This shit wasn't looking good. And what makes this worse, they was like, let's add more on Luffy plate. Another vice admiral came out of nowhere and hit this man Luffy with a finger pistol, hitting my goat in the sternum. I felt so bad seeing my goat getting beat up like this, bro. I was ready to jump through the screen and beat their ass myself. If you're watching something and they got you feeling like that, you know it's up. Anyways, the person that attacked Luffy name is Dalmatian. At least I think that's how you say his name, but I'm gonna just call him Dogface. So Dogface was basically telling Luffy he's reckless and he's an idiot. You know, the usual. Momo was like, that's true, but dude never gives up. The crazy thing is he wasn't even lying because Luffy still was trying to get right back up after he just got hit with a combo. He was on 1 HP still trying to save his brother Ace, all for his big bro. And the crazy thing about it, Luffy wasn't catching no breaks. Kizaru shoot Luffy right in the chest, causing a big explosion right behind him. But y'all, forget about all of that for a second. Look at this man Garp. This man was ready to pop at any second. Like literally, if Sengoku wasn't there to stop this man Garp, this whole arc would have went completely different. Anyways, back to Kizaru and Luffy. So Kizaru just decided to kick Luffy all the way towards Whitebeard, and Whitebeard catches him with this big ass hand. No, like seriously, his hand is big as hell. After that, this man Kizaru started talking shit about Whitebeard and his crew. Bro was basically telling him that their crew fell off this bad that they needed Luffy to lead the attack. And after that yapping, he was about to get ready to shoot at them. But that's when Eva distracted him and then he just stopped his attack for no reason. Just because he started talking doesn't mean you gotta stop your attack. So after both Jinbei and Eva seen that Luffy was still alive, we cut back to Luffy and he was telling Whitebeard to let go of his leg. He still gotta save Ace. He's so close. Whitebeard did not listen and he tossed this man into his crewmate's hand. After that, that's when Luffy started crashing out on this random bro. But this what you call reasonable crash out. He wanted to save his big bro so bad that he crashed out until he passed out, okay? Whitebeard was like he's nothing but a loudmouth kid that goes looking for trouble. He called him dumb, clumsy, and careless. Whitebeard looks up at Ace and bro was like, but I have a soft spot for crash outs like him. After Whitebeard finished giving his little speech, this man was getting ready to wreak some more havoc. But sadly, Sakabozo stops him in the nick of time. He would stop it when shit was about to get good. You hate to see it, bro. Next after that, both Sakabozo and Whitebeard goes for a punch. And when I tell you they both made a big ass clash, they made a big ass clash. They literally had everybody over here shaking in their boots, saying, oh my gosh, we need to get out of here. Meanwhile, we cut to Aizo and this random Vice Admiral tries slicing him twice, but he weaved both of his attacks. And then after that, he was like, you know what? You don't need that. Shooting his sword, breaking it in half, bro.
What the fuck? No!
And then after he did that, he just booms him. Next we cut to Mihawk, and all he basically doing is just shattering prize. Because all of this is light work to this guy. Look at that, off of one strike, they already cooked. Anyways, after that we cut to Boa Hancock. She was out here moving like a ballerina, just kicking every man in her way. Like, hey, if you ain't Luffy, she kicking the hell out of you. She even started shooting them with her arrows. And next we cut to Mordia. He wasn't doing nothing too crazy. He was just making his shadow bat spite the hell out of them. Dude got this big ass body with this small ass head. And don't think I ain't see this big ass belt buckle. And then we got Kizaru over here just shooting for fun. Bro, I still can't get over how this man just be nonchalantly just chilling, killing people, bro. But speaking of killing people, this man got turned into a donut and died. We never heard from him again. But anywho, we cut to this man Marco almost making his way to the scaffold. I bet Garp was in his own head like, should I let him go or should I don't? Should I let him go or should I don't? You know what? Fuck it. And then he hops in front of Marco and whacks the hell out of him, sending this man flying into the ground. Sengoku was talking about something. What's the big idea? I never gave you the order to fight. Wasn't you trying to tell this man to snap out of it? But now when he do something that's a big problem, this nigga gotta get his priorities straight, bro. Anyways, Garp didn't care what bro was talking about. Man sat in that chair like a king. After that, everybody just started glazing this man like crazy. That's the guy that went neck and neck with Roger. He might be the strongest Marine the Navy ever seen. That wasn't even the only thing they talked about too. They was talking about how Garp took down Shiki when he pulled up to Marineford. Once they saw the opportunity to glaze their goat, they glazed hard. No pause on that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I found this part so funny, bro. Because Whitebeard, he was like, bro, we ain't come here to lose to no old man. And the funny thing about this is because he calling him old, but he's old too. Well, you know what? Let me check and see how old both of them is real quick. So it appears that Whitebeard is 72 and Garp at this time is 76. Bro is 4 years younger talking like that. But hold on, I ain't done yet. There's still one more part to this. So Whitebeard was like, legends ain't nothing but words. Garp, he just smiles at that. But what I found even more funny, and sadly it had to be this guy. Sakabozo was basically saying I could say the same thing about you while he's attacking him at the same time. But Whitebeard just knocks that out the way. Damn, I thought that'll work. Hell nah, that ain't gonna work. And by the way, you look just about old as us. Your ass built like a ketchup bottle. Anyways, after that, all the pirates would still try to push towards the scaffold.
Then out of nowhere, the pacifistas just started blasting at them.
I ain't gonna lie, I completely forgot about them for a second. But it's no wonder I did, because look at these randoms. They took them out with no fucking hesitation. They had to show them, just because you don't know my name, I'm still really like that for real. After that, we cut to Ace, and it kinda got a little emotional with it. I'm not gonna lie, it had me in the feels, but it's to be expected.
One Piece be having the most saddest moments in anime history for no reason. And if you don't believe me, just ask another One Piece fan, bro. I'm telling you, they will tell you.
But with that being said, Ace, he was saying that he didn't know how to feel. He was like, they all came here to save him, but they're pushing through a sea of blood just to do that. He was like, after all he done, he still want to live. Kind of sounding like Robin right now. Garp over here feeling so sad for this man, but all he can do is just watch. Meanwhile, Luffy, he wakes up from his slumber, telling Eva to help him again. He wanted Eva to stick him with the energy hormones again, bro. Knowing that it shortened his life, he still wanted to do it again. And just to do what? Save his big bro. Y'all can't look me in my eyes and tell me Luffy is not a W lil bro. W lil bro is not even a word for it, bro. Mans was really putting his life on the line just to save his bro.
I'm sorry, I gotta let y'all know how real Luffy really is. Maybe some people in the back of the room didn't hear me, but let's move on. So right after Whitebeard attacked Sakabozo, he fell straight to his knees due to him being sick. Man started coughing out blood and all. Marco was like, bro, forget the fight. This what I've been worried about the whole time. So he instantly started running towards Whitebeard. But since he wasn't paying attention, Kizaru took the opportunity to shoot this man in the back. And while that was happening, Jozu also got froze up because he was looking at them trying to pay attention to what happens to Whitebeard. And Kuzan just does his thing, leaving us with Whitebeard. This was Sakabozo's greatest moment. While Whitebeard was stood down, he took this opportunity to put a hole inside him, turning this man into one of the oldest donuts ever. But the thing about Whitebeard, even though he's a donut, he's probably the best donut you will see in anime history. No glaze for real, I'm dead ass. After this, we cut to Kobe and Helmeppo. Kobe just now deciding he want to fight when the war is almost over, bro. Helmeppo was basically telling him, bro, it's no point of even trying to at this point. But Kobe wanted to prove himself so bad, so yeah. Eventually, after Luffy did a lot of begging, he finally gets back up because of the energy hormone that Eva gave him. And when he got up, he started yelling so loud to insert his dominance to let them know he's him. Kobe started running towards him because he trying to get that fade in. Luffy seen it was about to start the execution again, and this man took off. When they be like pick up the pace, this what they mean, because this man started picking up the pace. This random thought he was gonna do something to Luffy, and Luffy kicks the hell out of him and kept on going. Right after that, it was another random that wanted to fight Luffy, and for some reason it always got to be a tall person coming out the crowd. Like, why every time, bro? So the first thing he does is throw his whip around Luffy's neck on some freaky shit. After that, he jumps off his own comrade back. He doing too much. Then he started pulling Luffy on the ground. That's when another random just came out of nowhere trying to stab Luffy, but Luffy kicks him. After that, Luffy little boys this random, tossing him into random number 2 in the air, making both of them collide. And just like that, they got put into a pack. After all of that, Luffy, he was still surrounded by these Marines, but that wasn't about to make him fold up. As soon as he was about to fight, Eva just creates a whole path for this man.
W Eva for real. Since Luffy didn't have nobody in his way, he just kept on running. And as he continuously run to go save Ace, this man Kobe came out of nowhere. Luffy seen him, but that didn't make him stop. That boy still kept on going because he still got to save his bro. Kobe on the other hand was having flashbacks and stuff until he finally snapped out of it and went to go try to attack Luffy. But that didn't go too well. Luffy boomed him so hard he knocked his glasses off. Not only that, bro got some more flashbacks. After they was done showing the flashback, this man Kobe was laid out on the floor. I'll give Kobe his props because at least he tried. Luffy proceeds to move on ahead, and out of nowhere a pacifista shoots at him and Eva at the same time, sending them both flying. But have no fear, Boa is here, because she came in and saved this man Luffy. She distracted him so Luffy can leave, which that's exactly what he did. Oh, and I can't forget, Boa did kick the hell out of this motherfucker. So after that, we cut back to Whitebeard and things ain't looking too good for him. Mans got turned into a donut by this man Sakabozo. Marco wasn't liking how this was going, so he started walking towards Whitebeard. But before he can even get a chance to do that, Kizaru shot another hole inside, bro. Bro was over here talking about some wow. He went straight through. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I would have been pissed. Like, I would have went after him first. I would have been like, forget about Whitebeard real quick. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, that wasn't stopping Marco because he could regenerate. Man started taking off full speed ahead towards Whitebeard. Kizaru was like, oh, okay, I see now. I'm gonna have to switch it up on him real quick. So he sends one of his dogs to go grab him up and put the Sea Prism Stone handcuffs on him. So that way it could stop his Devil Fruit powers from working. And if it doesn't work, he can't regenerate. So with that being said, Kizaru put 2 little holes in him, and this time he can't regenerate from it, so he's cooked. And while that was happening, we cut to Jozu, and this man already got frozen. Bro got packed it up too easy. I'm not gonna lie, when bro fell down, he must have been broken into little pieces. At this point, it was looking like the Marines had this fight in a bag, because they had Jinbei chained up, then we had Sengoku giving out the orders to finish off this man Whitebeard. When I tell you they jumped this man like crazy, which I don't blame them, they jumped this man like crazy. They came in head first getting ready to stab the hell out of this man. And to top it off, you had people shooting at him as well, bro. So when I tell you this was looking kind of bad for him, it was looking kind of bad for him, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, they went in for the kill, bro. They were trying to make sure they killed this man Whitebeard. And when I was watching this, I was like, no way, bro. This can't be Whitebeard getting mudded like this. And the crazy part about it, they wasn't even done yet. Dude came with the bazooka and blew this man Whitebeard head off. Not literally, but like, y'all know what I mean. After that last shot, this man started falling down with the smoke on his head. Everybody thought this man Whitebeard was out for the count, but boy, they was wrong. My boy was getting back up with the smoke on his face, looking clean as hell, bro. This look is so cold. It kind of remind me of Ghost Rider in a way, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, after he lifts his head up and begins to attack, look how these motherfuckers just still on him, bro. They probably trying to get the last bit of fame they could get from this. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be the same way too and tell my kids, yeah, I stab Whitebeard, one of the strongest pirates ever. Anyways, he attacks them with that one hit, and just from that one attack alone, he was able to make them fly up in the air. Bro basically created like this whirlwindish attack and just had them boys up in the air falling back down. That boy Whitebeard was on demon time. Sengoku was telling them to get Whitebeard while he's still trying to recover after that attack, but it looked like they gonna have a hard time doing that because they got cooked. Whitebeard was trying to act all tough, saying that he don't need to recover from a scratch like this, but we all know dude is in bad shape, bro. The true reason why Whitebeard wasn't gonna fall until he saved Ace, because he already know once he fall, everybody else fall behind him. He's willing to put his life on the line just for his sons to have a better future. W pops for real. Everybody started to gain up on him, but Whitebeard commanders pulled up just in time, including Jinbei, and they came through to cover for his back. Scar seen that and he felt like he didn't deserve to be by him, so he went to go clutch up a plan by himself. Sengoku was like, you worrying about the future, alright, let me just end it right now. So they get ready to finish off Ace again. Whitebeard literally on his last ass leg trying to stop this man from dying. Bro falling down on his knees and all. Luffy on the other hand, he's still trying to save him. He running towards him, but he's getting cooked at the same time. But not only he's getting cooked, he's doing the cooking as well. But just because he can cook doesn't mean he could cook fast enough, because look how many it was, bro. Way too many Marines for him to handle. Luffy yells, "Don't do it," and this man just get absolutely rocked for no reason. Like, bro, why you had to do my goat like that? He didn't do nothing. But yeah, as they tried to finish off Ace, and Mr. 3, don't think we don't know that's you, nigga. The crazy thing about it, bro, is about to execute Ace without a second thought. I wonder how Luffy would have reacted to that. Anyways, after that, Luffy used his Conqueror Riz, literally knocking every single body out in sight. Okay, maybe not everybody, but mostly everybody. If they didn't know Luffy was the MC then, I bet they don't now. Luffy aura is insane, bro. And you best believe he had all the old heads looking at him like, God damn, no way bro can actually do that. Luffy continuously run. Eva asked him did he know what he did, but of course Luffy don't know what the hell he did. Luffy continuously run towards the scaffold.
I will be covering, so whatever arc y'all choose, that'll be the arc I'll be doing. And let's get into this video. Alright y'all, so the last time we left off, Whitebeard was crashing out on Sakabozo to the point this man ended up falling down into a hole. And speaking of a hole, Whitebeard made a hole for his crewmates so they can get away, because he already know this is pretty much the end for him, so he might as well do all he can to make them get away. With that being said, Whitebeard's supposed to be on his last leg, but him being on his last leg is not the normal last leg, if y'all get what I'm trying to say. You know what, let me just show y'all. So this man started charging up and he was like, y'all come get me, and then after that they all hopped towards him and he just waxed them, sending them flying. Like, what old man still have the strength to even do that after just going through the hell he just went through? This man, he's something else. Next we cut to Marco, and he's over here tearing up because he already know this probably going to be the end of his pops. So he end up telling his crewmates, yo, let's go, we gotta go, because he's doing this, he risking his life for us, we gotta get up out of here. Of course, some people not gonna agree with this because they don't want to see their pops die. But then you got the commander telling them, bro, let's just go, bro. He's giving us this opportunity to leave. We need to take it or we cooked. So with that being said, most of them already started taking off leaving because, I mean, they want to honor his wishes. They have to, bro. Marco's like, sorry for disobeying your orders, but somebody gotta stay here to watch this to the end. Which is true, bro is the first commander. So as Whitebeard started to go ham, taking out all of these Marines in one fell swoop, like, I mean, this man was going crazy, just taking them out with no hesitation. Then that's when we get a glimpse of somebody's shoes. And we already know who goofy ass shoes these is. If he don't get his dun, it's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come excited, but inside. So with that being said, Blackbird pulled up with his new and approved crewmates, man. He got them straight out of Impel Down, fresh picked. Now, people hate on Blackbeard, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people, but I could not deny the fact that this man really thought this whole plan through. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about once we get into it. But Blackbeard is actually a smart character, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So, they pulled up to Marineford ready to start some trouble. Y'all thought the war was over yet? No. They even made it worse. Damn, I didn't realize this is actually the part where Blackbeard pretty much tells them that he said, fuck you, I use y'all niggas to be a warlord, just so I could go and get my crewmates and then come back and then fuck y'all niggas up. That shit wild, bro. And on top of that, he said his plan is almost complete, implying that this plan that he's been planning, he been planning that plan for the longest of the times.
Shut your bitch ass up!
I don't know what I'm talking about, but hopefully y'all understand what I mean. So with that being said, Whitebeard gets so pissed and he was like, it's time to finish this. Attacking Blackbeard and his crew, causing all of them to fall down from where they were standing at. And on top of that, he was destroying everything around him as well. Anywho, after the dust settled, everybody seems to be okay. They was like, oh, it seemed like our reflexes is still okay, or whatever. Blackbeard, he gets up. You know, he always got to take the brute force of the hit. I don't know why, but I just something that just goes with Blackbeard. And with that, let the battle begin. So we start off with Blackbeard creating a black hole, causing Whitebeard to get sucked inside of it. And as Whitebeard was getting sucked inside of it, this man Blackbeard was over here talking crap about both of his crewmates. One that he killed, which is Fetch, the one that he took the devil fruit from. And then he was talking about Ace how he could have killed him, but he spared his life. So you best believe that had this man Whitebeard pissed. So with that being said, Whitebeard tried to use his devil fruit powers. Blackbeard was like, no, that's not gonna work. He didn't care, he still used it anyways. And as he did that, Blackbeard, he just canceled that motherfucker out. And with that, he was able to kick Whitebeard in the stomach very easily. And on top of that, look where he kicked him at. The place he was wounded at. So you know Whitebeard felt that one. And then on top of that, he follows up with an uppercut. He had Whitebeard off his feet, bro. Off his feet. This big chubby black gorilla ape had Whitebeard off his feet. It's crazy, bro. And if y'all thought this man was done, he wasn't. He manhandled this big giant old man. He pulled him towards him. And then Whitebeard was like, man, get off me. I'm gonna use my move again. And then Blackbeard was like, hold up, did you forget? And then he nullifies it again. And then after that, he punched him in the stomach, bro. It was so crazy, his weapon had to fly out his hand, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Blackbeard was playing it dirty, but I don't blame him. At this point, Whitebeard is just wasting his power because he tried to do it again for the third time now. This the third time he tried to do it. And guess what? It got nullified for the third time. But y'all know that weapon that went flying up in the air? He caught that bit and he started doing some little tricks with it. And then he was like, you know what, bro? Forget that, bro. I don't even need my powers. Man's used his weapon and sliced the hell out of Blackbeard. Had this man on the floor. And just from that one attack, look how he had this man. This man already looked like he was cooked from that. Next, after that, Whitebeard pinned this man on the ground like a bitch. And then choked him out like a bitch. And then after he did that, he finally got the chance to use the power he been wanting to use on this man for the longest. Then Blackbeard started begging for his life, saying, please, you won't hurt your son, would you? But Whitebeard didn't care about none of that. And he went crazy on him. After that, everybody just started cheering that was on Whitebeard crew. They was all happy like, yeah, you get him, Pops. And all of that stuff like that. Marco, he still was locked in. He was trying to see what was going on. Eventually, the dust settled and everybody was like, wait, he just need one more hit. And then they was telling Whitebeard to finish him off. But the whole time, Whitebeard, he was just standing there menacingly. And look, bro, look at this. He was letting him catch his breath and everything, bro. Even though Blackbeard looked like he was about to kill over though. By the way, look how much blood was leaking from Whitebeard. No wonder why this man was just standing here. He's in bad shape right now, bro. But even though he was in bad shape, that's not gonna stop him from having one of the most menacing walk down in One Piece history. It was so menacing, dude decided to go second gear, bro. Look at his skin. I know y'all see it. All the steam coming from it and all. With the red skin and everything, bro. Man seen Luffy second gear too many times, he decided to mimic it. But all jokes aside, he go for his last attack. And before he even get the chance to use it on Blackbeard, Blackbeard pops him with his blicky. And that was enough to stop Whitebeard in his tracks. Look how close he was, bro. He was so close. But being so close, it's not gonna help you. With that being said, Blackbeard called the rest of his crew and they started just taking off on this man Whitebeard. I'm talking about they was blasting on this nigga, slicing this nigga up. They was going crazy, bro. To the point that they had to show the screen black and white. That's how you know it was going down. You could definitely tell they had this plan because they all had blickies. Like they all was blasting him down, bro. And watching this moment, saying this happened to Whitebeard, bro, I felt it so bad for this man. I felt it so bad for this old, tall, sick man, bro. Because they did not have to do this man this dirty, bro. They did him so dirty. After they was done ending the clip on this man, he still was alive somehow. And he was telling Blackbeard that he's not the one that inherited Roger Will. And we all know who did, but we're not going to go deep into it. So we fast forward a little bit ahead and he was like, the One Piece! The One Piece is real! Dun. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. Ho, 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 ho. And pretty much after he said that, he died. But everybody from Sabaody, they wasn't chilling about this. Because they know once this reached the world, and everybody know about this, especially the pirates, things about to change. So they was freaking out. And of course, Whitebeard crew, they was over here crying and stuff because he passed away and stuff, which is understandable. Rest in peace, my boy, Whitebeard, bro. He did his thing. He a real one, bro. He's so much of a real one, they even gave us his final stats of this war. So let's go over it. So for his sword wounds, he had 267, okay? And for all the gunshots he took was 152. He was struck by cannonballs 46 times, okay? And keep in mind, bro wasn't even in his prime. And on top of that, he had a sickness he was going through. He was sick. Big respect to him though, for real, for real. But let's move on. So after everybody from the crew seen that, they took off and they left because they want to honor his dying wishes. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't want to do Jinbei like this, but why he just capped? Bro was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't save Ace and I couldn't protect Whitebeard. He said at the very least, he promised no more harm will come to Luffy. A few minutes later, this man Luffy gets hits in the chest. I thought you said you was not gonna let anything happen to him no more. And okay, I get it. Jinbei didn't have the ability to use armament hockey at the time. Like, he didn't know how to use it. So I do get that. And on top of that, Sakabozo is pretty much a big threat at this time. So I get that as well. But don't go saying things and you're not gonna do it, bro. That's all I'm saying. But Jinbei still a GOAT, so I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying, I just had to point it out. And to be honest, he did survive getting turned into a donut trying to save Luffy. So, and speaking of after he did that, bro passed out. Like, he was completely done. But you already know how anime goes. Once they get that little flashback, they find some way to come back alive or wake themselves back up. And that's exactly what Jinbei did. Well, kind of, because he can barely get up. He used the rest of his energy to try to shield Luffy. Sakabozo did not care about none of that though. But luckily, my GOAT Crocodile came in that clutch and stopped this man. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, Crocodile, he's him, bro. I'm telling y'all, for real, for real. Not only he did that, he made both Jinbei and Luffy go in the air so somebody can catch them. And that somebody had to be Buggy. W Buggy, bro. Sakabozo was so pissed, he tried to take them all out in one fell swoop. But Buggy, being the W person he is, he just weaved his attack. But while Sakabozo was worried about them, the commanders done came and pulled up on bro and stopped him. And not only that, it was more people here as well. We cut back to Blackbeard and this man does something unexpected. He was giving head to Whitebeard, bro, under the sheets, under the black sheets. That's crazy, bro. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. Nah, but something really unexpected actually happened, for real, for real. As they pulled the sheets from over both of them, this nigga Blackbeard had this devious ass smile, bro, with 4 teeth missing, bro. I know his breath stink. Anyway, let me start with that lollygagging. Blackbeard had to hit them with a demonstration real quick. So first he started off with his black hole, sucking up all of the Marines that was in sight. And once he was done with that, he was like, y'all may already know about this power. And then that's when he brought in his other hand. He was like, but now here's something new. And then he gets in the same stance as Whitebeard and use his move, bro. This man stole Whitebeard devil fruit powers, bro. That's crazy. And look how much destruction this man made. Bro was going crazy with his newfound power, bro, that he stole. The crazy thing is, bro been planning all of this for the longest. Like, imagine like he planned all of this though and it did not go as planned. Like, he would have felt so shitty, I bet. Anywho, y'all already know that everybody was over here freaking out. Like, they didn't know how this man got his power. They were so shocked, which is understandable because we was told that devil fruit users only can have 1 devil fruit, not 2, or they would die. So when this happened, it came as a shocker to everybody, even for the people that was actually watching the episode, like me. By the way, if you made it this far into the video, you might as well sub. But yeah, at this point, Blackbeard felt like he was on top of the world. This man's ego just shot straight through the roof. It was so bad that he had all of the Marines just depressed. It was like, nah, bruh, I can't do it, bro. This right here is too much. They went through all of that and now they gotta go through this? Nah, I'm done, bruh. They did not have the will of fire to hang with, bro. He had motherfuckers crying, bro. Crying. And you know what this man Blackbeard said? He was looking around smiling and laughing. And he was like, I can hardly blame them. I'll be crying if my enemy had this type of power. It got so bad to the point this man started teasing him. If Sengoku didn't step in when he did, Blackbeard would have messed up their base even more. By the way, Sengoku give a little speech causing the Marines to get back on their feet. So we come back to over there where Luffy and them is at. And to get y'all up to speed, basically Law pulls up and he was telling Buggy, yo, drop Luffy, I'm a doctor. But Buggy, he didn't trust him, so he didn't want to drop him. But in the process, this man was over here getting shot by cannonballs and everything. And while that was happening, Sakabozo, he still was trying to focus on Luffy, but the commanders, they wasn't letting that happen. Bro used a magma dragon fist or whatever you want to call it. They ain't stopped my boy Marco from stopping that though. Next we cut to Kobe, and this man over here tweaking out because at this point he just wanted all of this to be over. Everybody was killing each other. The war was supposed to ban over, but as you can see, everybody was still going at it. And not only that, the Marines that was getting cut down, they could have been saved, but now they want to be blood hungry and keep killing away and say forget about them. Kobe was even feeling sorry for the pirates. That's how you know it was crazy, bro. Next after that, we cut back to Blackbeard, and this man gets hit with another shockwave. It wasn't looking too good for bro at first. Sengoku tries to hit him with another one, but that bro was like, nah bro, I ain't finna let you do that again, stopping Sengoku attack in the process. And while Sengoku was focusing on him, Burgess, or however you say his name, pulls up and he was about to boom Sengoku shit, but that's when Garp came out of nowhere and boomed his shit. That boy Garp was like, I'm a Marine and I spent enough time feeling sorry for myself. But guess what? Blackbeard did not care. He told bro, sorry Gramps, but this is the face of a new era. As this man Garp realized what bro is about to do, and this man literally split the sea in half, bro. I'm not gonna lie bro, he was making great use of that devil fruit power, because after only that, look how much destruction this man caused. Bro was trigger happy with that, bro. And y'all want to know the crazy thing out of all of this? This man Sakabozo did not care about none of that. His whole sights was still on Luffy, bro. I was trying to figure out why is bro hating so hard. Like, it's not that serious. One child got this man so spooked that he has to kill him. It's really not that deep, bro. But yeah, we cut back to over there with Blackbeard at, and this man was like, I don't play nice. It was so bad that this man was changing the weather over there where Sabaody was at. They could not even watch the show no more, or they was gonna die. And then we cut back to Marineford, and it's just a slaughterhouse. Everybody killing everybody. They got the pacifistas over here coming out the woodworks. It's crazy, bro. And back to Kobe, this man was still tweaking out. It's understandable, bro. This man is like 16 years old, and I get it, Luffy, he's not too far of an age from him, but Luffy is a different case. He just don't give a fuck. Even Tashigi and Smoker was like, bro, this is not right. We shouldn't be doing this, bro. That's why I mess with them though. I'm gonna be real. Like, Smoker and Tashigi, I mess with them. They know what's right and they know what's wrong, bro. Because we got niggas like him talking about some kill everybody, each and every one of them. Like, no, you don't see your people on the ground that need help, that need treatment? Save them. Anyways, we cut back to Buggy, and this man finally throws him over there to where Law and them at. I mean, he had no choice because Kizaru was ready to shoot this man down. So as they started to run inside a submarine, Kizaru was about to get ready to shoot them, but then that's when Kobe came out of nowhere and he started screaming saying, that's enough. Bro had enough of killing for the day. Too much violence for him. Bro was like, they got friends, they got family, they got children, and they over here just dying for no reason. And on top of that, we just watching them die. He also was like, we killed Ace, we killed Whitebeard. The pirates don't have the will to fight. What are we trying to prove here? Which is facts. And as he was speaking these facts, Garp was over here surprised. He was like, that's Kobe. But guess what? Sakabozo had no care in the world what bro was talking about. He was like, you better run, boy. You're wasting my time. Kobe didn't care what bro was talking about. He was gonna stand on business until he died. And people call him a scary cat and a crybaby. I mean, yeah, he's crying in this scene, but he's also standing on business. So like, it really doesn't matter. Bro stood up to Sakabozo, bro. That's a W in my book. But anywho, before Sakabozo tried to kill this man, Shanks pulled up and stopped him. Kizaru thought he was slick. He tried to take out Luffy, but Ben Beckman was like, hell nah, boy, put them hands up. And pretty much after Shanks pulled up, nobody didn't really want no more smoke. Shanks himself even asked them, whoever want to fade, come step up. Nobody wasn't rocking with it. And with that, I conclude the Marineford arc.